like, pretend you care about us a little bit. That club is getting
but I
better.
am a fan of Gabe's. All right, go ahead. Play.
All right.
The next new comic coming to the stage. Again, another hard worker, very hilarious. Please help me welcome Arty.
What's his name?
Arty something.
All right, stop. First of all, his hat's on backwards.
He's wearing a backwards hat and a white T-shirt.
A baseball cap backwards. I used to do that in the 80s.
He's cute though.
I can't see.
He's a cute guy, and this is at the Improv Boston. We're seeing it.
Improv Boston.
Yeah, it must be like one of those little box theaters.
Well, you got to put your mic so we can hear him.
Yeah, I will. So he's giving off the impression right away that he's like
that he rides a skateboard.
Like he's sort of like he's not hipster in the way of like Brooklyn hipster. He's like
fucking skate park.
Okay.
Guy.
Yeah.
He's like young Dane Cook looking.
Right. Okay.
It's on the North Shore called Revere. It's a nice town, of course, if you think 1986 is nice.
Talk about Revere, which is outside of Boston.
His first opening joke is
what I just said about his hat. He's saying Revere is nice if it's nice.
1984, and then it's like he could totally walk into 1984.
He is 1984 with his hat backwards.
Yeah. Okay, and he's got like a thick Boston accent, right?
It's up in Boston. It says Boston right in front of you. Improv Boston. Yeah. Well, no. Why do you think he has that accent? Because that's where he's from.
You know, I didn't say why does he have a thick Boston accent. I said he does have a thick Boston. Look, I met fucking people from Boston that don't have a thick Boston accent. You motherfucker.
Don't get mad at me because you're stupid.
I was the one who told you it's Improv Boston.
I can't read that behind him.
Well, you're arguing nothingness with me. You're arguing. The only thing that I did that was fucking wrong right there was I pointed out the obvious.
Yeah, that's what I'm making fun of.
No, you're not.
Yes,
no, you're not.
Oh,
you're acting like I'm asking. Is that a Boston accent?
No, I'm making fun of you because you go. He's got a thick Boston.
Let's hear his next joke.
Okay.
It's known for a few things. There are 12 tin salons, 15 Dunkin' Donuts, and a population of grown men who still think it's appropriate to wear Adidas jumpsuits everywhere.
So he's
talking about Revere still.
Yeah, he says there's like 10 tanning salons, whatever, something else, and
12 Dunkin' Donuts.
And guys that can wear full Adidas outfits still. But he's not. You can't wear your hat backwards on stage and make fun of the way other people dress.
Yes.
It's actually so popular up there, refer to it as the Revere tuxedo. Take off the jacket, East Boston tuxedo. Virtual, you can use it anytime you want. We had a tornado there last summer, I don't know if you know. It was a wicked windy storm.
Oh, he's from Revere.
Yeah.
He should just make comment like that's why I still look like I'm from 1984. I'm wearing my dad's. This is the same outfit my dad conceived me in.
Well, they had a tornado that was wicked.
Yeah, it was a wicked tornado. He even talks like he's from 1984.
Bars down Revere Beach, it's like going to the Jersey Shore. There's a lot of hair gel, a lot of gold chains, and at 2 a.m. there's a cat fight usually. There's nothing more wonderful than seeing two grown women fist fight outside over Drunk the Bob. Or Bob the Drunk, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, he fucked up his joke.
Well, first of all,
Drunk the Bob.
Bob the Drunk. First of all, the Jersey Shore isn't all gold chains. There's certain parts that.
Well,
Jersey Shore,
okay, but he's working in stereotypes.
I know.
Okay.
But there is, I mean, well, whatever. It's the show, the Jersey Shore he's talking about.
Right.
All right, go ahead. So, Drunk the Bob or Bob the Drunk?
Okay, so he said there's a cat fight, which I really believed was a cat fight between two cats.
No, between two girls over Drunk Bob. But here's the problem. There's no punchlines yet. There's no twist.
It's coming.
You think so?
Did the hurricane have anything to do with anything yet?
No, he just said he had a wicked twister with no punchline after that either.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he got his biggest laugh so far for fucking up the Drunk the Bob. But I like that Drunk the Bob because it's
Sounds like a game you play when you're
Drunk the Bob.
like when you're drinking.
I had a crush on 30 years in high school. Like, come on now, right? So I don't know if you guys know, Boston got its own kind of civil war going on. We got the North Shore, which I like to call Boston's hat.
The North Shore, Boston's hat.
Yeah, there's a civil war in Boston. The North Shore versus.
We're known for a lot of things. One thing in particular are strip clubs. My personal favorite is the Cabaret Lounge up there on Route 1. They're known to have this plexiglass wall around the dance floor so you accidentally can't touch the strippers.
I like he said they're known to have.
And so you accidentally can't touch the strippers. Whoa.
They're known to have plexiglass. It's not there every time. They put it up, they take it down. They put it up, they take it down. They can't decide.
Picnic tables as seats. And thank God they employed half the girls I graduated high school with. You got the South Shore.
So it's a hit point.
Okay, so
after every almost punchline, he backs up like
he has his tell.
It's
That's
hey,
a pretty good one.
Hey.
But if he said like half the girls I graduated high school with, then wouldn't that be like the good setup for the joke coming?
Well, it would be half the girls I graduated from high school dance at then
he would say like, you know, it was, you know, something like it's nice seeing them without like through the hole or something. I don't know. That's not a good punchline, but I'm writing on the fly here.
Then
but do you know what I'm saying?
Well, then you could go to them. Have you seen Bob drunk lately?
Drunk the Bob.
Drunk
That's what he
Bob.
should call his special. No matter what happens in his career, his first special should just be called Drunk the Bob and never explain it.
Boston Slipper. They don't have the strip clubs like they do in the North Shore, but they got this thing that's even better. They have this provocative coffee shop where they only hire good-looking girls with big boobs, right? It's called Mary Lou's. Every morning, these girls will serve you your morning dose of caffeine and hopefully divorce papers in a few years.
Do you know what this is?
What? It's so specific.
No, it would be if he was on a tour bus.
Yes.
And he was a tour bus guide.
Yes.
Going through and he would.
No, but even if he was a tour bus guide, the guy who hired him would take him aside and be like, "You got to be a little funnier." I'm sorry. Like, you know, as a tour bus guide, you know, we're not looking for big, you know, guttural laughs here, but you got to have something.
Have a little punchline.
Have a little punchline
every now and then. I mean, it's good how you're explaining everything.
Yes.
It's good if your cousin just flew in from Wyoming and never been to the area, and you're driving him around, and you go, "This is the North Shore. There goes the strip club that sometimes has plexiglass."
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they don't know if they want it or not. They're still testing it out.
Okay. Oh, there goes old Frank in his Adidas uniform.
It would be kind of funny if you're like, half the girls I went to high school with, they're stripping over there.
Yeah. Bob the drunk the Bob.
Drunk the Bob. That's what we call him because he. You're right. It would be funny if it was like if you're just driving around, like in a movie, if he's just driving around with some guy and pointing stuff out.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
he's pointing them out.
Hey, they'll serve you coffee in those little. Hey, come back in a couple months. Maybe they'll. I don't get why they serve them divorce papers. I mean, I get like you'll get divorced because you go there too often, but why would the girls serve the divorce papers? Are they putting themselves through law school? Maybe that's his next joke. They're putting themselves through law school. Please be your next joke. Here we go.
We got the third part of Boston. This is the humpback of...
No. Why doesn't he say that? They're putting themselves through... Because they're putting themselves through law school.
You may know it as the Metro West. There's a couple cities out there. One known as Watertown, known for water and catching terrorists. You also have Worcester.
It's so specific. I can only listen to it now as though he's driving around in an old car. Some hitchhiker new to town,
or someone who just got moved.
Yeah, like a cousin just got out of prison. Maybe he's like giving him the lay of the land.
What's going on now?
Yeah,
or what used to be.
Right. Watertown. Famous for the water. Yeah. And terrorists.
Or maybe that's where those Boston bombers are from. I don't know.
Which is known for catching bullets. I'm sorry if anyone's from Worcester and I'm offending you. A guy from Revere should never offend another city. It's like a pot calling a kettle a pot.
What did he just fuck up again?
No, he didn't fuck it up. I think that's his actual joke. Instead of saying it's like a pot calling a kettle black, he said it's a pot calling a kettle a pot. But I don't quite get it. But
well, he just said someone from Revere shouldn't be making fun of Worcester. Like now he's talking about all the surrounding areas.
Oh, so he's saying like
Boston.
it's two of the same.
Now he's talking about all the surrounding areas of Boston. Now he's worked his way out of Boston and he's in Worcester, which is I don't know how many miles away.
I hope he becomes like he just does all of America.
He might become a good
like in like 15 years. It's like he's got his Wales special out.
No, I think he's going to get a job.
He's breaking down Ireland.
He might get a job at Google Maps. I could see that. I could see him work his way from Boston. He's
I like to talk about places. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's what I do. He's in Worcester now, which is outside of Boston.
Right.
And he's going to work his way to Connecticut.
But nobody from Revere should make fun of Worcester.
No, but he's on his way to Rhode Island or Connecticut.
Okay, let's see. Let's see where he's off to next. Where in the world is Arty, whatever his name is? That's a big laugh. He's trying to tone down the laugh. He goes, all right. Like, he's so cool. Hey.
The pot calling the kettle pot. Let me tell you, if that doesn't rip the house apart.
Whenever I do my show, if the pot calling the kettle pot doesn't get a laugh, I know it's a dumb audience. Like, you know what I mean? I'm always like, that audience is like Cambridge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What do they know? Huh? What do they know? Those college students, huh?
Yeah, they go to college, but
those MIT students. Fuck those MIT kids. They don't know good humor.
I have to leave soon. Okay, shit.
So this is my real accent. It's a blessing and a curse. When I travel a lot, I find that a lot of women find my accent very attractive. You know, there's something about a 25-letter alphabet that these girls die for. I'm telling you. There's something that's not very.
You don't think it's
you gonna do that 25-letter alphabet bit tonight? You bet I am. That's some smart comedy right there. My 25-letter alphabet bit.
It's even smarter if you know what two letters they don't use.
I know.
It's a female of a Boston accent.
Or one.
It's nothing less sexy.
I mean, far.
I was gonna let it go, but then I was like, oh no.
I don't know. I said two. Now I'm getting tired.
Oh, shit. 141 IQ. It's coming out.
The 25 letter.
Wicked hot guy. I might as well be having sex with my friend Todd. I just recently found out the other day that the word bear, and bear are three completely different words. And now it's completely different. Like, what's next? You're going to tell me that shots and shots are different? Come on, guy.
Oh, now he did like.
So I'm an educated fella. You might not.
What?
He didn't end. He was almost a Colin Quinn there, and
yeah, he was like, you know what? I think people get me enough that I don't have to really go through all the punchlines.
Yeah, he's like a Patrice or a Colin ending.
Yeah, you know.
Fill it in.
You guys are a smart audience.
You know what I'm saying.
Keep up.
You know what I'm saying. Bear, and bear.
I don't even know what he means by that.
Well, you know,
because he's not.
Because there's no R. Bear, and bear. Like bear.
Yeah, a bear. Like a bear.
Bear, like you're not wearing any clothing.
Right.
And what's the third bear? I can't bear with you. I can't bear this.
No, I think he means like beer.
Oh, beer?
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. Like, they're not even actual whatever they're called.
Bear. I don't know. I'm losing this guy. I'm losing how many letters are in the alphabet, too.
This guy's too smart for you.
I just spent 7 years in, I was going to say prison, but 7 years in college. Got the bachelor's degree.
He's smart.
Fine arts. Can't spell fine arty without fine arts. There's a lot of professions out there in which the Boston accent...
Oh, that's what he's going to call it special.
What?
Fine arty.
absolutely terrible. Like, just picture a surgeon, right? Yeah, guy, I'm gonna cut your wicked open right now. A defense lawyer. Yo, guy, my client is innocent. He was in Dorchester the night of the crime buying crack. Or my personal favorite, a Harvard professor. A long, long time ago, near the garden, dinosaurs walked the earth. Now, if you have a Harvard professor and you're teaching about dinosaurs, maybe you're not at Harvard anymore. I bartend a couple nights a week, and I always figure,
all right, hold on. I can't listen to any more of this.
That's it.
I can't listen.
We made it farther, though, than we do with most of our
Because we were
things.
waiting for a punchline.
He hooked us.
He hooked us.
The timing, we kept thinking it was coming. No, listen, I don't think he's terrible.
No, of course not. He's not terrible. Of course, you never... Listen, we're not here to destroy dreams.
Yeah,
we're here to help.
I am.
Not
Are you
me.
kidding me?
Not me. Because that guy can be the next, Sweeney or Gavin or Lenny Clark or Kenny Rogerson or Meanie or Tingle or Jimmy, one of the big Boston comics. Some of the best comics in the world come out of Boston. That's known.
Arty DeMattia. That's his name. I don't know if that's how you say it.
Tell him, email him. We reviewed you. You'll be on our next podcast, and we'll call it Comic Review.
Yeah.
You'll be on it.
You'll be on our next podcast going up today.
Well, we don't know today or tomorrow.
Today or tomorrow. Sorry.
You wrote sorry.
Oh, boy. All right, Arty DeMattia, good luck.
Look, the kid's got potential. Look, who knows? I mean, the audience was laughing. All his friends and family were there.
He's got a lot of confidence, but this is the thing that
That's
drives
the
me
problem.
nuts about confidence is that I don't even now when I see it, it grosses me out. I feel like you should, because you know why? It's like there used to be different kinds of comics, like comics that could go up and be like nervousy or like a Todd Barry style of confidence, but now it's all the same balls to the wall confidence. It's like
that's because, like I said in the car last night, the internet gives them a sense of false reality.
They get too much positive reinforcement. To be a great comic, you need a lot of. We're actually doing him a favor because
we're beating him down,
and that's what you need. You need to be beaten down.
We're the Marines. The Marines beat you down and build you back up. Okay.
And then one day you can say, "Hey,
thank you.
I was beaten down by Rich and Bonnie."
Thank you, Rich and Bonnie, for making me the comic I am today.
I would never got my HBO special if I wasn't beaten down by Rich and Bonnie.
Yeah, because you know what? You know what they taught me? You know what Rich and Bonnie taught me?
You can be better.
You could use a punchline. Punchlines help comedy.
Yeah.
Okay?
And also, it's like people are tired of that fucking... He actually, it seemed like he was being himself. But some comics... it's just like this weird manufactured confidence, and I'd rather see someone nervous on
Well, here's
stage
the problem
if that's
with
the truth.
Here's the problem with him.
What?
Not the problem.
No, I like the way you worded that.
Here's the problem. He's doing all stuff that would only work.
Right.
If it was funny, it would only work in the Boston area.
Right.
He's not going to be able to do that in New York. Nobody gives a fuck about Worcester in New York. Nobody gives a fuck about Worcester in LA.
He could still practice writing jokes about stuff like that.
About
his surroundings. That's fine.
Yeah,
you don't need to go to the big topics right away.
No, you need to write jokes that are universal. Look.
This is like Crossfire.
Listen,
for
fucking Sweeney is one of the most killer fucking acts up in Boston. All right, I've seen him destroy.
Does he still do stand-up?
I don't know. I think he
he
does radio up there, but he used to do a lot of stuff about Boston.
Right,
and he didn't go on the road that much. He would destroy him. I'm telling you, you couldn't follow Sweeney. Okay, maybe that's where he wanted his career, just to be in there. But he couldn't bring that stuff on the road. Nobody cared about. I mean, okay, a joke or two about, hey, this is Boston, hey, this is New York, hey, this is L.A. Yes, of course. But this guy's basing his whole act around what he grew up in. And if you want to do that, at least talk about how you fit in to that environment around you, how it affected you, how you
Right, so that you
Okay.
can take it outside
and do it somewhere else.
Right.
Okay, you can make it personal about you, and you go, well, I grew up in Boston, and outside of Boston was Worcester, and whenever I went, whatever.
Right.
So that's what I'm helping you out, okay, fuckface. So what?
All right, fuckface.
All right.
You're welcome.
This Saturday, catch Bonnie at Marissa.
If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe and click the little alarm so whenever you get notification, we get new ones. See you later. Bye.